Hi, family. As usual, always wonderful to be back with you. I cannot close out this note without talking specifically of how God has really been good to me. And I'm going to share my thoughts with you via, um, it's from this book called Christian Temperance and Bible Hygiene, via a note from this book, and then I'm going to make a comment. So I'm going to roll from one video straight into the other one. So, always good to see you. Glad you're back. So, this writer says, knowledge must be gained in order in regard to how to eat and drink and dress so as to preserve health. And family, all around us, people become ill, their health changes. Some people live for a year, 2 years, 3 years. Some people die almost immediately. Right, so that's the fact of it. So this writer goes on to say, our first duty, one which we owe to God and to ourselves and to our fellow men, is to obey the laws of God. These include the laws of health. If we are sick, now this is the part I want you to pay attention to. If we are sick, we impose a weary tax upon our friends and unfit ourselves for doing our duty either in the family or to our neighbors. And when premature death is the result, we bring sorrow and suffering upon others. We deprive our neighbors of the help we might have rendered them. We rob our families of the support and help which they should have received from us, and we rob God of the service he claims of us to advance his glory. So he's talking about when we become sick. Now, can a person's health have a change? Or I think I am going to have to stop right now. If not, it's going to cut me off. I'm going to roll right on into the other video. But the question was, can our health change and we do not actually break down in sickness? That's a question that we need to answer. I want to address that in the next note. God bless you. See you soon. Right, so we're rolling right on. I want to read some text from Psalm 118, 16, 17, and 18. And these texts say, the right hand of the Lord is exalted, the right hand of the Lord doeth valiantly. I shall not die, but live, and declare the works of the Lord. The Lord has chastened me sore, but he hath not given me over to death. Family, this note is really going to be very spontaneous, so I hope I get all your words right. But the last thing I just read there, it made the point that when we become sick, that we impose a weary tax on our friends. We can't serve our family as we should, our neighbors. We deprive our others of help. We rob our families of the support and help which they should have received from us, and rob God of the service he claims of us to advance his glory. And family would say to you, the goodness of God has been manifested to me in the fact that I have not robbed my family, my neighbors, my church community, God, and it is God who must get all of the glory. Now, we know nobody is immortal. Now, the very last note that I'm going to close out with, we are going to focus on surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. I want to talk a little bit about that. But God has been so good. There's a text that says that your shoes shall be as brass and iron, and as your days, so shall your strength be. The fact of the matter is that when we trust God, when we take a leap of faith, when we make a decision that seems as though it's going to be disastrous, at least the soothsayers and fortune tellers may think that God, there's an expression where it says that God was steps out and steps out, whatever. But God honors faith. Someday, all of us will come to our last day. And the important thing for us to be able to say is that I have kept the faith, I have finished my course, etc. That's what God wants us to do. I give God the praise and the glory and the thanks for preservation, for preservation. And this is my attitude. Though he slay me, yet I will trust him. And I got to shut up now. God bless you. So in the very last note, we're going to close. It's been wonderful.